Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda if you are new here. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. For this video, it's going to be my weekly WW meal prep for my husband and I. He just joined WW and these meals are all going to be for both of us, which he always eats what I meal prep, but since he is trying to lose weight and he wants to just eat pretty simple right now, these are very simple recipes, not a lot of ingredients. I would call it like a whole foods, plant-based, high in protein meals. Definitely budget friendly and very easy to meal prep. But yeah, I've been cooking all day, meal prepping all day, and I'm excited to share a little meal prep inspiration with you guys. So I hope you enjoy. I will leave all the recipes listed down below in the description box, so make sure to check there. I'll be making a breakfast, a lunch, a snack, and a dinner. So I hope you guys enjoy and just keep watching. Alright guys, for breakfast, I'm just going to be making a breakfast casserole. Keep it really easy and simple. I'm going to be using some vegetables. You can feel free to use any vegetables you want, but I'm doing onion, a little bit of yellow squash, some mushrooms, and some spinach. I love adding sweet potato to my casserole. This is like my sweet potato veggie casserole, and it's so good with sweet potato, and it makes it very hearty and filling, and it's just perfect combo. Veggies and sweet potato with eggs goes really well. I have 3 slices of turkey bacon already cooked. I have some eggs here, and I'm going to be adding some liquid egg whites. I personally just like to add liquid egg whites so that my eggs last a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all my veggies up, get it all prepared, and then I will show you what to do after that.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Alright, I'm adding some black pepper to the eggs. I did 7 eggs and 1 cup of the egg whites. Adding some salt. And then I'm just going to mix this up, add the veggies and the bacon and cheese to the top. I'm going to crumble the bacon. Just crumble it up, put it on top. It's going to get even crispier, which is fine because that's what I like. I microwaved it 3 pieces for 3 minutes in the microwave. That's how we cook ours. I'm going to add our cheese. I'm doing a mixture of fat-free cheddar and fat-free mozzarella. There we go. And we're just going to add all the cheese to the top so that it makes a nice cheesy layer on the top. This is optional. I like to season the top because it's just fat-free cheese, and I don't know, but it is a little blander. So I like to just do a little bit of salt and pepper to the top so that when you first have that initial bite, there's some kind of seasoning. And we're going to add a little bit of garlic powder. There we go. Here is the before. We're going to go pop this in the oven and let it bake. Please make sure to check the description box below for the recipes. the smart points, the serving size, and all the instructions on the baking time so that you guys just know what I did. I do have a RV gas oven, so my time may be a little different from yours. So just keep that in mind, and you want to just stick a fork in the middle, and if it's no liquid egg on the fork, it is good to go. All right, the egg bake casserole is done. Look how good it looks. And we're gonna do 6 servings. So this will last 3 days because Joey's gonna be eating this for sure since he's on Weight Watchers now. Alright guys, I have a can of chickpeas here that I rinsed and drained really well. I have this in my bowl. This is just a really quick, easy snack. If you guys like chickpeas, I feel like you'd really like these roasted chickpeas that I do. I'm just doing everything bagel seasoning, and I'm just going to season it that way. I've done some other types of baked chickpeas before, but I feel like this one will be really good. And I want to use this seasoning up, so oh my gosh, this smells so good. So kind of add just how much you want. I probably did like a tablespoon and a half because I really like this seasoned, and a lot of it falls off onto the parchment paper, so just keep that in mind and just add a little bit extra. This is like the easiest recipe ever. Just pour it down on a pan lined with parchment paper, and then we're gonna spray it with olive oil spray. And then we're going to just pop it into the oven and let it bake until it's very, very crispy. And then you can store this in a mason jar on the counter or in your pantry. It stays nice that way. And I would probably say I wouldn't go over like a week of it in there. I'd probably try to finish it up within a week. Alright, so just spread it out. You can see what I mean. Look at all the seasoning that's left in the bowl. So you really don't get all of the seasoning. I'm gonna spray olive oil. I'm gonna spray some olive oil spray. That will help it just crisp up real nice. And we're just gonna pop it into the oven. Alright guys, the chickpeas are done. I just like to kind of give them a little toss in that seasoning. But they look so good. They're nice and golden and they're really crunchy. I'm going to store them in a mason jar. So I'm going to go ahead and add them into the jar now. And I'll just snack on these throughout the day if, you know, I'm in a snacking mood. I would rather have these on hand for a snack than some things that are a little bit higher in points, because you can eat a lot of these. I don't count points for these because chickpeas are 0, and you bake these and you still have to like eat them and crunch on them and digest them, and some people would count points for them, but some people don't. I'm one of those people who do not, because I know they say if you blend it up as hummus, it's points because you're blending it, but for these you just bake them. So yeah, that's how I do it. I have had no issues with that. There you go. Let them cool down before I place the lid on. I'll probably let them cool for a good like 20 minutes so that there's no like steam. And then I will place the lid on and store it in the pantry. Alright guys, I'm going to make some red quinoa. This was requested by Joey. He really wants to have this throughout the week. So I'm just following the instructions on the bag, and instead of using water, we're using chicken broth. That makes it real tasty. So we're doing 2 cups chicken broth and 1 cup of the quinoa. And then we're going to have this with a sun-dried tomato chicken that I will show you guys in a bit. But I'm just going to get started on my quinoa. Guys, the last thing I'm making is a sun-dried tomato basil chicken. We got this chicken from Aldi. It's like the pre-made chicken breast, and it's seasoned and marinated, and it looks really good, to be honest. So I'm glad Joey picked this up, because I'm just going to meal prep this chicken to go with our quinoa. Alright guys, the chicken and quinoa is done. I'm gonna go pack it up. This is kind of like a buffet style was the goal for this meal prep. Just a meal prep inspiration. Maybe you could put this on while you're meal prepping or whatever the case may be, but we wanted to make this super simple and easy for the week, and I feel like we accomplished that. So I'm gonna go ahead and store this. Alright, for lunch we're gonna be making some ground beef meatballs. This is a really easy recipe. I've made something similar to this. This one is just the easiest recipe to do for lunch. And we're going to have this with like a salad or some kind of vegetable. But you just need some lean ground beef. We're using 93.7. We also have like 1/4 of a white onion, some sun-dried tomatoes, not in oil. This is what pretty much makes the meatball so good. Some garlic cloves and fat-free mozzarella. And then for seasonings, we're doing salt, pepper, minced onion, and garlic powder. So that is all you'll need. It's super easy to make, and it's absolutely delicious. You guys will love it. And I'm sorry, I forgot to add dried parsley. That's gonna go in there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my onions and my garlic and get everything in a bowl, mix it together, and then form my meatballs. In the bowl I have the onion, the garlic, and the meat. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1/2 cup of the fat-free mozzarella. We're gonna add 1/3 cup of sun-dried tomatoes. And then we're going to add all of the seasonings that I mentioned. We're going to just pour that in the mixture. This might sound weird, but it really helps the meatballs stay together. I'm just doing 1 tablespoon of flour. That's all you need to do. Instead of breadcrumbs and stuff, that's just add the 1 tablespoon of flour, and it just really helps combine it all and make it all form into a ball. And stay that way. Now I'm just going to mix it with my hands and then form the meatball. Alright guys, it made 16 meatballs. This is what they look like. I have them in this little container that I'm going to store. But these are so good. You could have this with rice or just some veggies, or on top of a salad would be good as your protein, as your meat. Alright guys, that is it for this meal prep. I hope you guys have got some inspiration from watching this and are meal prepping yourself. I highly suggest meal prepping. That's my very big tip on WW and how to be successful, is to have meals ready and prepared throughout the week so that you know what you're eating, you know the smart points, you can track it easily, and you don't have to worry about what am I going to eat today. Meal prep is key. Just take one day to meal prep, and I promise you, you will not regret it that week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. That helps my channel grow. Subscribe if you're not. I would love to have you guys here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.